What it do? What it do? What it do, YouTube? We back. We back. And since y'all messed with the story time number 1, I thought I'd introduce y'all to the story time number 2. Yes. Yes, something that happened to me actually recently this year. Spring break of this year. So around like March 13th area, because it was the week after spring break, and then Corona happened, and then yada yada yada, and here we are today. But yes, this was around March 13th, and this was the time I had to run away from the cops. From the cops. When I went to a party. Yes. When I tell y'all that I was scared for my life, I was scared. So basically, one night, it was spring break, I told my mom that I kind of want to go party, before this Corona thing, because it was starting to get out of hand. It started to head to the U.S. This is like the first time, like the cases it's just starting. And so like she said, okay, that's fine. And I lied. I told her it was small, but no, this was like a big house party, bunch of alcohol, everyone smoking. I got my pen on me, not gonna cap, and me and my friend Malik had just got there. Like, we had just got there. And when we got there, my phone was low as shit. Like, I did not charge it. I didn't do nothing to it. It was probably at like 30, 20. But that's like everybody at the party, bro. You're about to hear later in the story, but everybody's phone, it seems like, wasn't charged. But yeah, we walk in. My phone's about to die. And while we're walking towards the house, because he parked a little away from the house, we see people outside. That I looked, like, when we got close to the house, I said, let's walk past just for a little bit. And he was like, bro, why? I'm like, bro, they're definitely gonna call the cops. And then he's like, nah, chill. I'm like, they're definitely gonna call the cops. And he's like, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're teens. I can do crazy shit. And so while we're walking to the park to go, what's it called? Oh, well, not park. We're walking to the house. And then while we're walking to the house, bruh, as soon as we open the door to go in, all this weed, alcohol, and party, you can hear loud music. Bruh, they were going crazy in there, dancing. Everybody was living it up. But I wanted to charge my phone. And so I asked my friend who hosted the party. She was like, she had a charger upstairs. So they had like blankets covering the shit. And I was like, wow, like covering the upstairs. I'm like, I had to walk under it just to go charge my phone. Like, bro, fuck off, man. I'm just trying to charge it. I'm just trying to charge that who. And so I finally go upstairs. Like, she told me that her charger was somewhere, and I could not fucking find it. So I called Malik up. I was like, bro, help me find the damn charger. So we go in the bathroom. We're looking. She said it was in the bathroom. So we looked in the bathroom. Fucking clothes everywhere. Shit's everywhere. Then we go to the goddamn bedroom. Clothes everywhere. Shit's everywhere. I'm like, oh my god, like, I need to find a goddamn charger. And then I see on the floor that there's a charger with no plug in it, like no phone on it. And I'm like, bet. And then Malik's like, nah, bro, remember those people we saw outside? What if the cops come and like you left your phone up here? I looked at him. I was like, nigga, you right. And so I grabbed my phone, put it back in my pocket. And while we were walking, like, we walked downstairs, they had Jello shots, just straight out Jello shots. So I was like, fuck it, let me hop on that way, you gonna hop on that way. So I got one. I started eating that. I don't really drink. That's not me. But I took 2 of them. Tastes like ass. Did not do that shit. And then all of a sudden, I see my boy. I'm not gonna say his name, but I see my boy. Homie, I haven't seen him in a little bit because something happened to him at school. But yeah, I haven't seen him. He went to CAT for something. And then I said, what's up? And then all of a sudden, I see the boy walk in, like a high school prospect, like homie. Like, I didn't see this nigga in a while. So I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, what it do, homie? He's like, what's up? That's it. That's all I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna get the high. Like, I don't know him like that. But like, while this was happening, I see another homie, and then all of a sudden, someone comes in, like, yo, 12's here. I'm like, yo, wait, what? 12's here. Everybody's booking out that door. Everyone's running out the back door. I'm fucking, as soon as I get to like outside, everyone's hopping the fence. Oh, when I'm climbing the fence, all I hear is a bitch say, bro, I gotta stay here. I felt so bad. I was like, I don't care. I gotta go. I gotta go. Like, I climbed that fence. All I heard, someone was like, damn, my fucking arm. Everyone's like, run into the fields. Run into the fields. I'm like, why would I want to run into the fields? That's where everyone is. Let me just run straight because I believe there's a ditch down there. If I go down there, then I'll be out the neighborhood. Sure enough, everybody was running. You see a flashlight. Somebody's jogging to catch a person. We see cars going past. Bruh, oh my, everybody was running. And then I meet up with the homie Justin. This is the first time I met that homie. He's been in one of my YouTube videos. So we meet up. This man, when I heard someone say my arm, it was him. It was this dumb nigga. He fucking landed on his arm and he said it felt like it was broken. And that nigga's arm was swollen. So like that hole looked broken. And then while we were going down, I met up with the boy, the one you know what, fuck, I'm saying his name, Troy. I met up with the boy Troy, and while we were going, I don't know what happened to Justin and them, but me and him started walking straight, and everybody just started disappearing. And we're finally going down this ditch, and then all of a sudden we hear the cops start running. We hear something, bro. We hear something. So we're like, fuck that. We're not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with the cops again. Let's run. Like, he's like, all right. So we start running, and then we get to the end of the neighborhood. Like, we get basically to the edge where we can start walking and catch our breath, which we do. And then all of a sudden we're walking on the sidewalk, trying to find a way out, but we couldn't, bruh. Like, we could not. We didn't know what to do. And then while we were walking the street, we finally found the exit to the neighborhood, like the whole neighborhood, so like we could see the highway. But all we did, we kept seeing cops coming in that bitch. There were more cops, and they were all going to the same house. We knew those people snitched. We knew. We fucking knew, and you'll never believe what happened, bro. Oh my gosh. So basically, we basically had to hide in the backyards of people. So we climbed the fences again, and we were in people's backyards running. And then we were like, I hid for a little bit, and I lost him. I'm like, bruh, he's like a 5-star athlete pretty much. So like, this nigga was climbing fences like Usain Bolt, bitch. He was out that bitch. I'm like a fat skinny nigga. So like, I got over a few, but after I had to walk. And so I finally got to the front, like the highway piece. And while we were there, I fucking was trying to spam his phone. I was spamming everybody's phone. Everybody up, calling everybody, be like, bro, where y'all at? Bro, my phone's about to die. I gotta go. The guy I came with, my phone's about to die. Like, I'll call you later. Boop. People I knew, they weren't even picking their phone up. You can tell, like, it was going straight to voice message. Everybody's phone was dead. And I'm like, fuck. Like, who do I call? Like, what do I have to? I don't know what to do. And then I call a friend. His name is Isaiah. We hadn't spoken to each other in a long time. So our friendship, it used to be pretty close, but I had no other choice. I knew this nigga got off McDonald's at like 12, so I called him. The boy said he was finna come and pick me up. I just sent him my location. I had to hide in like the bushes, and then finally Troy calls me. He finally calls me, and he's like, bro, where you at? I'm like, bro, the front of the neighborhood. I send you my location. 3 or 4 minutes later, I see this man walking through the freaking bushes. I'm like, bro, chill. He's like, no, it's me, boy, it's me. I'm like, oh my god, bro, you cannot be scaring me like that. Like, that's not cool. He's like, my bad. And I was like, bro, duck down. Like, cops have been coming in this neighborhood and shit. He's like, oh, okay. Finally, 10 minutes later, the nigga I called pulls up, picks us up, takes us to another person's house who they're having a party at, and they're taking shots. But it's like a smaller party. It's like 5-6 people maybe. People from the party that we were at are coming in this bitch. She had shots, you know the boy had to take 2 shots of tequila. I had the little lime, put that shit on my hand, munching that hoe up. And then I was high as fuck because I had a Cali Gold card, bro. Like, YouTube, I'm sorry, please don't. I'm not gonna be showing smoking. I'm just gonna talk about it. But while I was there, bro, I was getting high. I was chill, and everything felt perfect until I thought about, like, how the hell am I gonna get home? And then what happened to Malik? He never called me back. And so he calls me. He tells me the whole story about what happened. You know, if y'all want to hear that, what happens to him, I can say it on the next video. But come to find out, he was okay. even got his car back, even though a cop was parked right in front of his. But they're not gonna question it because like he didn't do anything. They don't know he came from the party. They don't know who he is. And so I call him, and then everybody that I called when their phone was dying or whenever I try to call them are calling me. I'm just like, bro, y'all okay? They're like, yeah. And then come to find out, I have this girl on my spam. And while she was on my spam, I saw a post that she had. She said, got caught. LOL, I don't care. I'm like, yo, that has to be the whitest shit I've ever seen. First off. Second off, but I want to know what happened. So like I texted her asking like, yo, what happened? And she basically said that they bought the house. It was like you can pay for it. You know what I'm talking about? And you use it, a sorority house. Like, I don't know how it's called. So they bought the house. They rented the house, and they had the party there, so they had no other choice but to stay. And remember that girl that got caught, or that one that was like climbing up the fence? She got caught too, and that's my best friend's sister. I didn't know that until later, bruh. You know, that shit blew my fucking mind. And then I was like, and then I was in the bathroom, like, where I'll probably look a lame, but like I need to find a place I can probably stay at and like sleep over, because if I can, it'll be less suspicious. So I wanted to stay at this girl's house, like the one I got dropped off to, but I didn't want my mom being like suspicious of anything happening, because she's like that. She's a very suspicious person. Like, I can't do anything. I can't even go freaking walk around the neighborhood, take a jog in the neighborhood without her thinking I'm about to go smoke. Like, it's just crazy. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to sleep. I was asking her, and then I kind of think, I was like, nigga, I don't know any of these people but like my boy Troy. So then my boy Tyree came in from he was the point of the party. He came in. I was surprised as shit to see him, and I think he was surprised to see me. I think we took another shot, and he wasn't doing anything. I promise y'all, he was not doing anything. And then I was like, he had to go home, but he was pretty far. So I was like, can you take me home? But I live like, the funny thing is, yeah, like I came out and I didn't even know where we were at, to be honest. It was dark. I come out the neighborhood, I'm like looking, I'm like, nigga, I know exactly where I'm at, bro. I'm like 3 minutes away. He's like, bro, I don't know. I was like, nigga, just take me. And bro, when I tell you my eyes were fucking bloodshot red, if I came in walking like that, my ass would have been on the streets, you dig? And I would not be making these YouTube videos. I'd probably be freaking homeless. So y'all should support the boy. Y'all don't want me to be homeless, right? Because I almost was. And that's the end of the story time. I hope all y'all young bulls enjoyed. If y'all can subscribe. This has been your boy KDU. Keep Dre up, aka the Green Bean Machine, and I will be going back to the commentated videos. I'm also getting my Elgato on Friday, hopefully my headset on Friday, and my mic. We will be streaming on this channel and on my Twitch. I'll put the Twitch in the description. Go check me out. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next video stream. Peace.